Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I am like 2 minutes late. I know. Okay, it's 12:30. Hillary, the marketing mom, and today I've got one of my first interviews of our entrepreneur. Yesterday, you would have seen that I did post a post. If you want to be interviewed on this series, because we're in an era where we're helping entrepreneurs, okay, and it's entrepreneurs helping entrepreneurs. So today I've got a very special guest with me today, Kari Durrant, and she is here to talk a little bit about her entrepreneurship journey and how the things that have been happening in this year, actually, COVID-19, etc., has actually taken a different has had her take a different direction, let's say, in life. And for those of you who are meeting me for the first time, I'm Hillary, the marketing mom. I'm a wife and mother of three beautiful girls, and I am a digital marketing specialist, and I've reached out and I've let all entrepreneurs know, if you want to jump on this broadcast, you can do so. Just drop a more info on the post, or even on this post if you want more. But today, spotlight is on Kari. So,
Right.
Kari, tell me, just give our viewers a little background about you, and where you come from. So it's like, what is your, let's say, traditional path? Because let's be frank, entrepreneurship, although it's becoming mainstream, it's definitely not for the faint-hearted. It's definitely not for those who think that, oh, this is another job. No, it's not. It couldn't be anything from the truth, as you have learned, right? As you have learned. So tell us a little bit about, where was your traditional path?
Good afternoon, Hillary. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah.
Like you, I am a mommy of three, two boys and a girl. And I'm a trained early childhood educator. I grew up in your traditional home, went to school, I was like, okay, I'm going to be a teacher and that's it.
That's it,
So I
right?
worked, yeah, that's teacher. And then March 2020, okay, schools are shut down and I'm home with my three children and I'm like, okay, something needs to be done. Because if I'm feeling this way, I can imagine every mother is watching their children like, okay, what do I do now? And as
Mm-hmm.
trained as you are as a teacher, as experienced as you are as a mother, nobody was prepared for COVID-19. Nobody was prepared for being at home every day and trying to figure out how to engage and entertain your kids.
Yes.
So I would say from being at home, Care
Mm-hmm.
Classroom came about. And it threw
Right.
me
So
into a whole new world.
necessity is the mother of all invention, they say,
Yes,
right?
it is.
So tell me a little bit then about Care Classroom. Um from so because I had a little chat with you before, so I know your story, but I
Hmm.
want people to get an idea of, you all started this in March of this year, was it?
We started it in April of this year. It
April.
actually
Okay.
started in 3 weeks.
Yes. So that's
We
something
had
that is fascinating about this, because when I heard what you all did within 3 weeks, when I tell you necessity is the mother of all invention, and this is the essence of entrepreneurship. For those viewers watching, yes, let us know where you're coming in from. Leave a comment below, and if you're watching replay, hit hashtag replay. But this is the essence of entrepreneurship, where you just get up and do. All right. So when they told me in 3 weeks they had this thing up and ready and running. So tell us a little bit about that, like, experience.
so we were thinking about ways in which we could engage our children during the time home. And we know there are popular online platforms that children tend to gravitate towards. But we wanted to make something different. We wanted to make something kid friendly, positive, enriching, educational too. Whereas our children could look on the screen and see replicas of themselves. And that's
Right.
where Care Classroom came about. We had a family meeting. We spoke to our children, well, the two older ones, because the baby is 8 months. What are things you would like to see? What are things you think your friends would like to see? And we started coming up with content, started coming up with ideas for activities, went on Google and Googled a bunch of activities, a bunch of STEM activities that we could try at home as well. And we started making videos.
Right.
And then my daughter came and said, Mommy, let's go with K Academy. And we were like, no, it has to be something a little more interactive. So my son said, okay, K Classroom. We were like, yes. And K is actually all of our names combined. Kari, Kai,
Oh.
Ava, Ronan, and Eli.
Oh
So
my
it's
goodness.
really interesting how that came about.
Wow, that is amazing. I didn't even realize that, because I always wanted like care classroom. Okay, it's just like okay.
Yeah, like,
But that
where
is
did K come
truly
from?
that's truly a family business. And I love that you've involved the children because it's a product for children. And we say entrepreneurs should train on other entrepreneurs because we've walked the path. And here it
Mm-hmm.
is that you all have developed something where your children are basically the catalyst. I mean, they're the reason, all right, and
Yeah.
they're also the catalyst for what is going on. Because I always say, as adults, we can live off of cricks and cheese, but we can't do that with our kids, right?
No, not them.
Exactly. So that is amazing. I didn't even know that. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about, so what does Care Classroom have to offer then to
We
the parent? Yeah.
we we aim to offer educational and positive content that we think children and parents could sit and watch together. Excuse me, or that children could watch on their own, and parents wouldn't have to worry about, okay, is this appropriate? Is this not appropriate? We have a lot of activities where they can do art activities, science activities, story time. We're very big on reading. We
Mm-hmm.
are actually partnered with some other content creators. So we're introducing music as well. We're going to do more
Oh.
STEM-based activities as well because we know that STEM is a big market and a lot of people are interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
But as well, we want them to learn interesting things that our children have learned and want to share with them as well.
With them,
So a lot
right.
of it is what they like and what they think their market audience, because they're the
Mm-hmm.
market audience at the end of the day, would like as
Exactly.
well.
Yes, all right. So what age group are we talking about here in terms of children?
We cater from 3 to 12.
3 to 12. All right. Okay, great. That's lovely. So one of the things, that what makes Care Classroom different to ABC Mouse, for example? All right, because we're here locally in Trinidad, and one of the challenges to me that I've found with a lot of the external curricula is, it's external. Let's just put it
Yeah.
that way. So what makes Care Classroom different to an ABC Mouse or to um I can't even think of any of the others right now because that's the one that you're seeing all the ads for, right?
All the
Right
time,
now.
yeah.
Yes.
I would like to say what makes Care Classroom different is that it's Caribbean based. So that when our children and children throughout the Caribbean look at it, they see themselves then. Where you
Right.
see children who look like you see places that you are familiar with, you see them doing things that you do every day. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
the content we want to introduce is to highlight Trinidad, to highlight the Caribbean. So we
Oh.
have this idea of Ava and Kai's adventures. So where they'll be going to different Caribbean countries. So again, you get a
Mm-hmm.
sense of
Right.
camaraderie in the Caribbean, throughout the
In the
Caribbean and with
Caribbean.
Caribbean
Right.
children. Yeah. So we want to
Children,
make
that
it
is
a
amazing.
Caribbean-based online platform for our children and their generations to become familiar
Mm-hmm.
with.
And then I could see that extending globally so that it educates people on the real culture of the
Yes.
Caribbean. Yeah. Because I remember a couple of years ago, a friend of mine, she came to visit me in Trinidad while we were able to fly. Right. And we took her to the beach, right? That's, a common thing that we do. And there was a coconut vendor. So we were just like, yeah, let's buy some coconuts. And she looked at it like, what is this? And we were like, that's a coconut. She never saw a coconut like how we
Coconut.
see it off of the tree. It's always already husk. So they think that a coconut is brown, right?
Mm.
It's the brown inside shell, that we use when we
Yeah.
dry it out to use to to make sweetbread. Right, that is
Mm-hmm.
what she thought a coconut was. So I could see this, like, extending to just educating people about the genuine culture of Trinidad. That is
Yeah.
amazing.
I think they have a misconception about the Caribbean. I think they feel like, we walk around and we don't have high-rise buildings or we don't have internet. I don't know. We want them to say,
Yeah.
okay, we want to learn as much. We learn a lot about America, a lot about Europe, and likewise, they
Hmm.
should be educated about us as well.
Right. So, and this would be a perfect platform for that. So, one of the things that you did mention earlier was parents feeling comfortable with their children on this platform, Care Classroom. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that is a big thing, even for myself, especially in this time, we've had to, relinquish some days to letting them watch, things
Yeah,
that you're like, okay, you have it's not that you don't have a choice, you do, but if you want to get 15 minutes of work done, there you go, right?
yeah, you
How
let
does
that
care
slide.
classroom protect children from advertisements and things that are targeting children in a negative way? How does it do that?
Well, my fiance, well, who's the tech guy behind everything, he has it set up in such a way that no ad or no video could be played without our approval. So
Right,
you're not
okay
going to
then.
see any pop-ups that children will be like, hey, what's this? Let me click on this. Nothing like that. Everything
Okay
is
then.
100% from the site
Right,
and
okay
approved
then,
by us
great.
before it comes on.
Before it pops up. Okay, great. Well,
Yeah.
that's sweet. All right. Okay, so I don't want this to be a little too long, but yes, I'm very happy. Do you have so what is Clear Classroom looking for right now? Like, are you all in the market for content creators, if there are any
We
out
are
there?
in the market for content creators. We are in the market for, of course, sponsorship. We are in the
All
market for
right,
just,
yes.
we want people to come to the site. So, check out
Mm-hmm.
careclassroom.com, provide the
Right.
feedback, anything you would like us to add, anything you would like us to do,
I'm just
anybody
gonna
you would
put
like us
that in
to
the
work with.
comments right here.
Yeah.
Careclassroom.com. I'm just gonna drop it in the comments. All right, so
We
that
have a
everybody could
Facebook
see it down there.
page. Yeah. We have a Facebook page, we're on Instagram and our website, and we actually have a blog as well.
Wonderful. All right. So you all could check out careclassroom.com. They are looking for content creators. So if you think that you are able to provide child friendly content, ages 3 to 12 it is. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Any type of content. Is there a limit to the length of the content?
We would prefer if the videos are minimum 3 minutes.
Minimum.
Sorry.
Okay then. Great.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Okay, then, great. Well, thank you, Kari, for joining me today. And I'm very happy to showcase this new business that has been born out of this quarantine COVID era. All right. So even if you thought that, you couldn't do anything, here it is that a mom of three started a business inside of COVID, and it's going places. I could see it already. The site, I've actually visited the site. It's amazing. And what you have available, and it's from us, the Caribbean
Yeah.
people. All right. So that is fantastic to see. Okay. So thank you again, Kari, for joining. And if you're out there and you would like to see your business showcase, I'm doing these very quick interviews just to help businesses. All right. Because we need to help each other. Entrepreneurs help each other. I'm a social media digital marketing strategist. So I'm on social all the time. And sometimes business owners, they kind of a little afraid of doing the lives, or maybe it's easier to do it as an interview. All right. So reach out to
Yeah.
me. Let me know you'd like to come on, and we will see you hopefully on the next one. All right. Thank you, Kari, for joining. Have a great day,
Thanks,
everybody.
Hillary.
You're most
Bye.
welcome.